He also, not many people actually know this, began his coaching career at Real Madrid. He was in charge of their under-14s when he retired from Bayern Munich. He went in to coach the under-14s before going to having a very successful period of time with Real Sociedad and then on to Leverkusen in 2022. So clearly he's got a connection across multiple angles. But to get it right is always going to be the most important factor for him in his inbox. The team he has at his disposal is ridiculous. The names are insane. You've probably got a Trent Alexander-Arnold coming through the door in that right back position. Defensively, they need to improve because I feel like that's where their weakness has been. Both flanks, left-hand side and the right-hand side of full-back position, need to improve massively. The centre-back position, I think, sometimes needs a bit of a leader, a vocal leader. Sure, in midfield, it's excellent already with what they've got. Offensively, they need to be a bit more clinical. There's a lot at stake for Real Madrid next season because this season they've been made to look a little bit like a mug, right? No major trophy. That's a disaster at Real Madrid. So the only way to go for, in my opinion, Xabi Alonso is up. If he wins a major trophy, job well done. But the only major trophy that realistically the leadership group at Real Madrid want to win is the Champions League. So it might be, okay, how do we win domestically? Yes, but how do we actually go and win that Champions League trophy?
Phil mentioned the chemistry situation between Vinny Jr. and Mbappe. Do you think Xabi Alonso is the man to figure that out?
Xabi Alonso's excellent when it comes to obviously being a leader, a very vocal leader as well. Watch me. But there's something not quite right with that Real Madrid group that needs to be corrected, and hopefully Xabi's the guy.
You mentioned the Florian Wirtz rumours, and they've been around, haven't they? That if Alonso did go to Real Madrid, then Wirtz might follow him. Is that the right move for him, though? Because where does he fit into that lineup? There's so many players in that kind of position.
I don't think it happens, Adam. I think the only pull for him now to Real Madrid would be Xabi Alonso. I think the move that Florian Wirtz wants is Bayern Munich, and I think in many ways that will most likely happen. Bayern Munich have the Hollywood title in Germany. They've just won the title once again. They've got Vincent Kompany, who's loving working with younger players, and Bayern need to get younger, simply said.
Just really quickly to spin it back to Germany and to pick up on something you said earlier on, does this feel, for German football, and obviously you know it so well, does this feel like a moment a bit like when Pep Guardiola left Bayern Munich in terms of what is left behind in German football? Does it feel like that point we've reached again?
And Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp's another
presence. When you have presence, when you have respect in the Bundesliga, and it's not been a great Bundesliga season at all. Quality of play has not been great. Quality of the game's not been great. The average goal per game has been very, very good. But at the same time, the true quality's not necessarily been there. So to go to the Bundesliga, why do we go? We go to watch the characters, right? Your Harry Kanes, your Vincent Kompanys now. Obviously, we turn on to go watch those guys, how well they do. Florian Wirtz does a great job at Leverkusen, but we also watch Xabi Alonso because we're familiar with him. Borussia Dortmund, shocking season. Why are we watching him? Not necessarily a great pull right now. It's a big loss for the Bundesliga, and I think now it's all